What's going on, guys? King of the Dead back. I'm here with the Cruel Droid and Leo the Mammoth this time, and we're doing this new episode of Helluva Boss. Like I said, we're back. Helluva Boss, episode Ghostfucker, season 2, episode 10. Let me initially say right off the bat, A, thank God we're finally getting a Millie episode. We haven't had a Millie episode since Stryker came and stole it. And B, help me out. When are these Helluva Boss shorts taking place? Because Blitz has the thing. He has the charm thing from Osmodius that he got from Stolas. But they say he's been moping for a month since the breakup. But also, y'all been going on missions? Like, to go to the penguins and go get molested by a fucking e-girl? Like, and the chupacabra and everything? How's this work? Helluva Boss is getting weirdly repetitive, which we will get into some of the major ones later. As far as the minor ones, do they have a single angle for Loona that is not angsty teenager? How many episodes are we going to have where she gets past that? Every episode, it's like she's reset to the fucking pilot.
You know, the strange thing about repetition is I tend to not see it until someone points it out. And now that I've looked back on every episode that I've watched, you're right. Why are they not? Yeah. Why are they not building on her character and just defaulting her back? I don't know when she'll get any character developed that will stick.
Okay, the answer is that they want to have sort of like a formulaic thing for that, and they can't do it if they actually have too much character growth. So, which is why, even though Moxxie, they'll have like moments where he bonds with Blitz, he'll still go back the next episode and be like, Blitz, I'm tired of your fucking shit. They do the same thing.
You're right, yeah, especially with Moxxie, because they also can't decide whether or not he's my wife is in danger, I have to act kind of man, or just a bitch. He just keeps switching.
Yeah. Honestly. My poor man Moxxie, they can't, he needs to be the hero. They won't let him shine.
I mean, we have had like 4 episodes about him. I think, aside from Blitz and Stolas, we've had the most episodes about Moxxie, and he still has not gone anywhere as a character, man. I think there is a flashback, skip it around a little bit, there is a flashback scene where we find out how Blitz and Millie met, and in that flashback, he's like, oh yeah, you're really good, Luna's good at what she does, I'm the man with the plan, the businessman, and Moxxie's good for something, I don't know. So, okay, how do I put this? Explain to me how the Moxxie in that flashback is different from the Moxxie in this episode. Explain it to me.
I think, because, like, in this episode, he's, like, doing, like, files and shit. I think he's just started off as the dude that, like, handles the finances. And then once Millie got introduced, he started going on missions, and that's when they found out that he's good with guns.
God damn it, Justice. It's not. Stop talking about Moxxie. It's not Moxxie's episode, God damn it. We're focused on Millie. We're focused on Millie right now. Millie gets socked Millie gets socked in the goddamn face by a war veteran, which was just so funny. And later she gets bullied by the fish demon, which is funny to me because I'm a power scaler. War veteran beats fish demon. I don't do the rules. Rock, paper, scissors. I don't make the rules.
You don't have to make the rules. We just abide by them.
All right, slight segment.
He was a boxer.
Slight segment before we get into like the meat of this episode. As you all know, watching this or listening to this, I love cartoons to death. I've watched most cartoons that have ever, anything animated, I've probably watched it. I promise, I'm not exaggerating. My favorite recurring gag in all of animation is the door gag from Scooby-Doo. And there's a corridor full of doors, and they're running from the back end, they're going up the bottom right and middle and left, and it gets confused. And sometimes they're like carrying each other, or they're running, or the bad guys running from them, or you might see 2 Shaggies, some shit. I love that gag. Now, they kind of had to force it, but I do appreciate the door gag in this. I will always appreciate a good automatic 10 out of 10. Anything I watch has a door gag in it. All right, now getting into this, yes, the fish demon's running the hotel. We got to figure out what's going on while Blitz is having issues. Help me out. There's a scene where Blitz is going through fucking nightmare things, and he sees a bunch of Millies, and I'm trying to break down what happened to these Millies. One of them, I think, was tortured because she has bullet holes in her chest. She has ropes tied to her wrists, and she was strapped to something, and glass in her eye. So I think that one was tortured. I think one was killed by angels because she has the angel, like, bow and arrow, like, riddled throughout her body. One of them is, she came out of nowhere, by the way, but one of them is dressed in Millie's back home outfit from the episode we meet Stryker, and she's covered in mud. So I think that one just died to the wrong, what was it, fucking pig? Iron pig or whatever the fuck they used to wrestle back then. There's one that I cannot figure out. She is dressed like Agent 1 and with some human skin on, but it's like singed off, and she herself has been burned, and it's green fire, meaning it's hellfire. What the fuck happened there?
My theory is, well, theory one is that, in that episode with the cannibals, they get burned, but they don't actually burn. They're like, regular fire can't hurt us. That makes me think that it's hellfire. Or theory two, she somehow took over Agent One's body, and they splashed her with gasoline, and the human body made it to where she could get burned.
Interesting. CJ, your answer?
It's better than mine. Mine's just that it was just some random mission. They go on a mission. They have to wear a suit. They explosion happens. She don't make it out the explosion.
There is no bad.
Okay, but if it's a regular explosion, it wouldn't have hurt them because it's not hellfire.
But is that how it works in hell?
Where are they going on missions in hell? They don't take missions in hell. That was a one-time thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Oh yeah, I just want to anybody got any theories? Feel free to let me know as far as what's going on with the Millie variant. So maybe we're just maybe Vizzy Pop's mental. We're all just overthinking it. Who knows? It's always a possibility.
Different question. What's that pink sludge one?
I don't want to talk about that one. That one made me uncomfortable. I want to talk about. What's the theory? What do you have, Leo?
That one got left out in the sun.
They left her out in the sun too long.
The absolute silence was crazy.
Moxxie left her in the car. All right, fucking. Okay, here's the thing, people. We've gotten out as far as our little tidbits here and there, but all in all, I do not like this episode. I really didn't like it, and I want to get into it. I would have liked it a lot more had the reveal. It's not a fucking revelation that it's a fucking infestor demon, and it's clearly the hotel the hostman. What's it called? What's his job name?
Work.
What housekeeper, whatever his job title is. But I would have liked to see that reveal not in the trailer. The part where he smiles, you see him slowly transform back in the shadows. I would have liked to not seen that. And also, again with the character regressions here, how many times is Blitz going to go through the same fucking arc? I understand they're trying to say healing takes time. It's as simple as just one good conversation and you're better. But this is his 5th time. Do you have to do this with everyone? You did it with fucking, what's her name? Verosica, you did it with Moxxie, you did it with fucking Fizzarali, you did it with Stolas. Get the fuck over it already. God damn.
At first it was genuine character moments, but now it just feels like he's being a literal child. I get it, sort of, but truly he has a mental breakdown at everything and will tell literally anyone. It'll be like a background character, some old man sitting on a park bench. Everyone hates me. I ruin everything. Shut up.
He really keeps doing everyone. We went through a drug trip. He's like, everyone hates me, Moxxie. No, we don't, sir. Really? Everyone hates me, Fizz. Well, I like you now. Really? Everyone hates me, Stolas. No, we don't. Really? First chance with with Millie alone. Millie, guess what? Tears already welling up in his fucking eyes.
Really, guess what? You'll never know.
It's
everyone fucking hates me.
Blitz, I think there's a demon behind that. My mom burned to death when I was a child. Okay.
He literally turns into Batman. This is the spot where I watched my mother die.
It's just so
fishing, and he just as they're casting out the lines, and Moxie's like, "Oh, what a great day!" And fucking Blitz puts his hand on his shoulder. It's like, you know what wasn't a great day? And Mom fucking died.
It's just fucking Loona's alarm is about to go off, and just as he's reaching over to turn it off, Blitz just smacks her hand. He goes, I used to sleep once, but then I burned my family down, and everyone hates me. God damn.
Oh my god.
It's so fun. You just, how do I put this? Learn to heal someone in the background. We should be able to focus on other things than just your healing. Heal silently.
Heal silently.
Heal over there. Get in the corner. God damn it. And speaking of character regressions, and my thing is that it's like Vizzy Pop can sense we do not know very much about Millie. You can throw in some designs. You can throw in, oh yeah, I had it rough in the South and growing up in the South, and I had sisters and brothers, and I was the oldest. And we don't really know much as who Millie is, what her place is, and all this. In fact, we always thought she was the most mentally adjusted one. And so in this episode, you just had to have an infestor demon possess somebody and get at Millie. And I feel like it's not something they realize we don't know who Millie is. So they just shoehorned some fucking some worthless ass nothing backstory about, oh yeah, we met in a bar and we fought, and then he invited me to IMP and I met my husband. That's not good enough. And then the demon's like, oh, don't you know, Millie, you're just muscle. You're just a southern hick. Nobody likes you. You're a Rathian. Everything she just said. So with Blitz, we have the previous turmoil of him burning down everything and his mother dying and the fact that he breaks everything he touches. In fact, they really do like several montages of everything wrong with Blitz. But you have nothing to work off of with Millie. We had to shoehorn this backstory in, and everything he has to torment her is from this exact backstory because we don't know anything else about her.
Okay, so I'm gonna say something you might not like.
Okay, he's getting muted. 1 second.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
But, Danny, Aztec, what are you doing in here?
Hush.
Anyway,
Keep talking. Danny, don't speak.
Anyway, I honestly feel like Helluva Boss is supposed to be centered. It's stupid, but I think it's supposed to be centered around Blitz. That's why we when we do get.
Is the show named Helluva Boss about the boss?
Now hold on.
Go on.
We're gonna get that reaction. But that's why we don't get that much. And even if we ask for it, even if it's like it's down the line, I feel like this is gonna turn to where Blitz is gonna get so much character development, and they're just gonna flush it down because they're not gonna know what to do once Blitz is healed. So he's going to regress and lose everyone.
I'm just saying, man. Look at what all Blitz has been through with his circus movement. Look at Moxxie with his growing up in the mafia. Look at Loona and her almost getting fucking euthanized for nobody wanting her. And then we got Millie. I used to have self-confidence issues. Okay. That's it. That's the backstory. That's
it.
Fucking
We're done.
hell.
Cut.
All right. What
Cut,
overall? What did y'all think? I already yapped about what I think. What did y'all think?
I'm kind of in the same boat with you. I didn't really care for it. I did like those scenes where it's like supposed to fuck with Blitz. That scene with his mother slowly burning, I did appreciate that. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know we know what happened to her, but the way that I feel like that's when we got like some raw emotion.
Did she sell him? Did she sell him to the circus?
About to crying. Maybe.
All right.
But back to my point.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I like that scene, and I loved the opening when Millie and fucking Blitz are leaving. You just see Moxxie rip off his shirt and like start crying.
Fucking
So
I do love my
gonna
Moxxie
rate it-
moments.
I'm gonna rate it a good 5 out of 10.
All right, CJ, what say you?
I'm gonna give it a solid 6. 6 for demons and
I'm
they're-
giving it a fucking 3 out of 10. I fucking hate it here, bro. I'm so tired. You made me wait. You sat me through all those 2-minute shorts to finally hit me with that good 30-minute episode. This is what you got for me? Fuck you, Busy.
Yeah. I do think that it's lacking. I just don't think that it's like it could be worse, you know.
All right. I think you two are missing the idea here. You're supposed to agree with me. The name of the channel is Deadmantoons.
No. This is actually the first step in my hostile takeover. I get the fans to agree with me if I disagree.
Cool. Let's be honest here. If anyone's taking over, it's me. I'm the fan favorite.
Okay. You keep telling yourself that.
All right, you boys. All right, goddammit, you boys couldn't get along, so the channel's going to. You boys couldn't get along, so the channel's going to Vanta.
No, anything but that.
Give it to Ace before you give it to Vanta.
Okay, fuck. That's for y'all listening. I'm gonna yap a little bit more. Feel free to click off by now. You've heard what we overall think about the episode. Boys, two little quick yap sessions real quick. I like how intricate the implied rings are, because Moxxie says it Millie says it herself. They're all from Wrath. So somewhere in Wrath, one boy got to grow up in the circus, one grew up in the mafia, one girl grew up in the South, and one grew up in a mansion. An owl grew up in a mansion, and one girl grew up as a hellhound. And some of these people, this realm is so vast that these people never met until they were fully grown adults. It really, I like how intricate it all is and how big it all has to be. Also, last ramble here. What we know from Helluva Boss is that if you die wrathful and rageful, you go to Wrath and you get like a red demon body. That's why the teacher and the Mama Martha look like that, because they both died trying to exact some kind of vengeance or wrath. if you die greedily, you go to greed where there's Fizz who makes robots. That's why the two old men, Loopty and Goopty, or the fuck their names are, look like that. Because they both died thinking about their greed, and so, what's his name? Australian.
Mammon?
Mammon makes you like that.
Mammon.
So, we know from the two fish girls, they're from Envy. Envy in Dante's Inferno is a lake. So, in Visipop world, they look like fish. So, and we know they are envious. They're envious of Fizzarali. So, knowing that, why is this guy a fish? And why does he? Why is this the only demon without a rank with the genuine powers?
Okay,
Also,
no one's gonna get what I'm about to do, but Deadman, that guy was a fish.
oh, what? Calamaria, the hips. She's calling for me.
Little inside joke. All
right,
joke.
but
none of you will ever
fucking
understand.
like, so why you don't strike me as envious? You strike me as liking to torment people, or does he just happen to be a fish and has no relation to those girls at all?
I feel like there is supposed to be a reason he's a fish. I'm telling you, he might have been a hotel manager and he was envious of the other hotel manager. Maybe he was killing.
Maybe he was killing who?
I forgot to mention something. I fucking love. I don't know if this was a reference to Has Been Hotel, but I love when fucking Blitz says, "Yeah, fuck hotels." I don't know if he was like specifically talking about it.
I didn't even think about it. I didn't even
one
ping
in
that. That
particular.
had to be it. I didn't even ping that. That had to be a dig. You're absolutely right. It absolutely had to be. Seriously, why does he have powers? Oh, hey, how do you get back? If he's a demon, how do you get back to hell? I mean, back to Earth.
Maybe he's
how do you
maybe he was
get
about
powers?
to be an overlord.
Overlord of what? Hotels? Actually, is that a thing? Can that? I'm the Airbnb demon.
I mean, Husker was an overlord. And now he's just a lackey.
Okay, but gambling is something you would
Alistair.
realistically sell your soul for. You would bet your soul for gambling.
But you don't have to sell your soul to be an overlord.
I've had enough.
You think that the cutthroat world of the business side of hotels and Airbnbs isn't something to sell your soul for? It's a very lucrative market.
I think it would have made a lot more. I think a lot of this would have made a lot more sense if he was a loan shark.
We already did the loan shark bit.
When the hell did we do the loan shark bit?
That was the fucking what's it?
Remember whenever we were talking about Moxxie's dad's lackeys? I'm like, wait a minute,
They're literal loan sharks.
All right, fuck you both. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. However you're doing it. Fuck you two for coming out. You're not coming back again. Next time it's fucking Van 10 Ace. I'm tired here. We'll be here for the next episode.
Your views will tank.
Thank you. I'll see to it myself. Thank y'all for all that. King of the Dead is signing off. These two can kill themselves for all. Fuck the algorithm. For all I care. I hope they do it. God damn it.
You coward. You get over here and kill me yourself.